Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Hello everyone, it's Queen V Line back to you with another video. This video pertains to the House of Representatives on the federal level as they are seeking to elect the Speaker of the House. As you may know, in the 118th Congress, the Republicans have the majority in the House of 222, while the Democrats have 212. On 1/3/2023, which was on Tuesday, Kevin McCarthy assumed that he would have gotten the gavel. However, the guardians of Putin had other plans. After 3 rounds, Kevin McCarthy kept on coming short after he failed to nab the elusive 218 votes. On Wednesday, the House of Representatives will continue their voting. So this means in 100 years, for the first time, the House of Representatives does not have a Speaker of the House. However, there are contingencies if there is not a Speaker of the House. Then it is conducted by the Clerk of the U.S. House of Representatives. This position is held by Cheryl L. Johnson, who was sworn in by former Madam Speaker Nancy Pelosi on January 3rd, 2021, making Cheryl L. Johnson the 36th individual to serve as Clerk of the House of Representatives. Duties include calling the members-elect to order at the commencement of each Congress, calling the roll of members-elect and pending the election of the Speaker, preserving order and decorum, and decide all questions of order, certify the passage by the House of all bills and joint resolutions, receive messages from the President of the United States and the U.S. Senate when the House is not in session, and managing the office and supervising the staff of any deceased, resigned, or expelled member until a successor is elected. So until the House of Representatives elect a Speaker of the House, the Honorable Cheryl L. Johnson will be in charge of the House of Representatives, making her the first Black woman to hold this position. Congratulations to the Honorable Cheryl L. Johnson, giving us Black excellence effortlessly. And speaking of Black excellence, I would be foolish not to acknowledge the elected minority leader, Hakeem Jeffries of New York. As you may know, the former Madam Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, decided not to run for leadership in the 118th Congress session. It was a pleasure seeing former Madam Speaker Nancy Pelosi handing off the official voting for the minority leader, Representative Hakeem Jeffries of New York. It was greeted with a round of applause. Now you will watch 2 brief clips from former Majority Madam Speaker Nancy Pelosi and the House Democrats rallying behind Representative Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, and I will be back with more commentary.
Pelosi.
I truly enjoyed the support that the House Democrats have for Representative Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. After 3 rounds, they held on to that 212. Did you know that Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries was only 6 votes away from that coveted 218 votes? This should be noted that Representative Hakeem Jeffries is here to stay, and he's committed to doing the work by the American people. Now you will watch this brief press conference with Minority Leader Representative Hakeem Jeffries, and I will be back with more commentary.
For a willing partner to solve problems for the American people, not save the Republicans from their dysfunction. We need a partner in governance to build upon the incredible progress that we made for the American people over the last few years. By the way, with a similar majority. But under the great leadership of Speaker Pelosi, Democrats united, progressives, New Dems, and Blue Dogs united, we accomplished extraordinary things on behalf of the American people. The American Rescue Plan saved the economy from a deep recession. Shots in arms, money in pockets, kids back in school. Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, creating millions of good-paying jobs for the American people, fixing our crumbling bridges, roads, tunnels, airports, our sewer and water systems, our mass transportation systems, and ensure high-speed internet access in every single community. Gun safety legislation for the first time in 30 years that will save lives and make our neighborhoods safer. The CHIPS and Science Act to bring domestic manufacturing jobs back home to the United States of America, and the Inflation Reduction Act to strike a decisive blow against the climate crisis, set our planet on a sustainable trajectory forward, lower energy costs, strengthen the Affordable Care Act, lower health care costs, and drive down the high price of life-saving prescription drugs for millions of Americans. And those are just the highlights of what Democrats did with a similar narrow majority. So we're ready to get to work to build upon those accomplishments if we can find a partner willing to govern on behalf of the American people.
The House Democrats understand the assignment, and they understand that they are there for the will of the people. The problem is, now that the Republicans are in the majority, are they going to look out for the American people? And as we can see on day one, they did not pull through. It was Representative Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and the Democrats who showed unity and decorum to the American people, while the guardians of Putin have showcased chaos, dysfunction, and everything in between on the first day of the 118th congressional session. I've said this before, and I will say it again. Elections have consequences. Elections matter. Please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.